Hey guys, this is Anna with Anna Travels, and we are going to the National Museum of the Army. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if that's like the entire official title, but it's the Army Museum, the United States Army Museum, and it just opened, I think like early or mid-November. I actually knew that it was being built, but it was so long ago that I heard that they were going to make plans that it wasn't until I saw a Facebook ad that said, hey, we're open. And I figured because it's the Army and there's so many military people that like tickets would be really hard to get. But it was actually relatively easy. So we are a little bit early. So just the thing, if you want to come to this museum, you do have to have reservations. It's free. There are, they asked me a lot of questions about do you want to do this? I guess there's some tank simulations and some other cool stuff that maybe we can partake in if we wanted to pay the extra fee. I didn't really read about it, so I didn't purchase any extra tickets. I just wanted to see the museum itself, because museums like this, it's better to take them in parts. So if we want to do those extra stuff, we'll do it in the future. But yeah, so go to their website. I'll put it in the description, and you can get tickets for free. It's near Fort Belvoir, Virginia, which is about 40 minutes south of DC. With traffic, it could be more than 40 minutes. But so we're gonna go in. So it'll be exciting. So I don't think I've ever mentioned in any of my vlogs that I was a history major at George Mason University, and one of our senior projects was analyzing museums and how they utilize artifacts and stuff, and preserving the memory and the history. Kind of like that. It's been a long time, but this museum's actually wonderful. I mean, it has a lot of stuff, but the stuff makes sense, and how the museum is laid out is, it's chronologic, but this is more kind of seems like the Army society issues, family, minorities, women type of Army history. So it's quite interesting, and I love the choices of the colors and how they've laid out the museum so far. So far, pretty awesome. Just completed the first floor of the museum. From a museum standpoint, I think it's actually a very well laid out museum. There's really a lot of information that is really well presented, and I believe that they've done a nice job with presenting history. The only thing that I have to critique it on is Vietnam was like kind of skirted around. Like, it was like Korea and then Vietnam, and then there was barely anything in Vietnam. Like, it seemed like there was like more things in Korea. Like, Korea wasn't really that also fluffed out, but then I think Korea in general in American history is generally kind of skirted around. But yeah, like, considering how important Vietnam War is in our history, it just seems sort of bare. And then you go to like the modern era wars, and it was much more filled out. So that's my only critique about the museum. We are at the cafe. We're outside in the patio. Got a brownie, got a lemon, puppy seed. I'm not eating both of these, but we're gonna split them. And it's like a self-checkout cafe. And then I think there's a second floor, like a special...
yeah, there's a bunch of extra stuff.
Yeah, and then there's a third floor, but I think third floor is just like an outdoor area, so I don't think there's like any actual exhibits, but if we have time, we'll check it out. If not, then we won't. Now to eat. There's like simulators and virtual reality stuff that you have to pay for. Army action pod. So I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here. I think it's a great museum. So if you are curious, I'll put the link in the description. It is in Fort Belvoir, Virginia, which is, like I mentioned, 40 minutes south of DC. During the time of Corona, you have to reserve your ticket. You can go online. You could also purchase like those virtual reality tickets if you want to. We didn't do it today. I wasn't really keen on it today, but it looks really fun, so maybe in the future if we come back, maybe we'll try it out. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe, join me for future videos, and I hope you guys have a great week. Roger that.